Scanning through the pages of the Bible isn't something you see every day. But the hands normally flipping those pages aren't those of university students. Micah Hiltz is a youth pastor at Devon Park Baptist Church. He caters to the needs of youth and young adults seeking a Christian lifestyle, both in and out of the church. Every Sunday at College and Career, students meet to discuss Christianity and grow the bond between themselves and others who share their views.
At the church here in Fredericton for about a year and a half. It has its ups and downs, but God's good. I get to work with teenagers and young adults. So we have a lot of university students in this group.
Pastor Hiltz teaches the Bible to people looking to be more educated in Christianity. They watch DVDs, complete questionnaires, and discuss important topics, and pray. But the people who attend come from many different backgrounds, some who were born into Christianity and some who have chosen it as young adults. This is the case with Melissa Reed. She's 20 years old, but she has chosen Christianity for herself. She grew up in a non-Christian home, but she finds comfort in having Christianity in her life, especially in times of difficulty.
I've always called myself a Christian, but actually following Jesus I have not always done. And I've noticed, looking on, in my past, the times when I was the happiest, and even though my things that were going on in my life weren't very good, they didn't bother me as much.
Others, like Taylor Wilson, a St. Thomas University student, was brought up in a Christian home. But as a young child, she didn't quite buy into Christianity. This is until she went on a mission trip to Bolivia that changed her life.
Their love, I found, was more genuine, more real for God. And so when I saw that, I was like, why don't I have what they have? Why don't I have the passion that they have?
Sometimes the Christians themselves can be the factor that turns people away.
I would advise people, not to read too much into people. Christianity isn't about the Christians, it's about Christ. And we by no means reflect Christ, in the way that we should. We couldn't. We're so imperfect that we couldn't.
Pastor Hiltz says for him, Christianity was a natural progression. He grew up in a Christian home, and after attending a year of New Brunswick Bible College, he knew he was meant to be a pastor. Pastor Hiltz also says the statistics on Christianity is what drives him to work with teens and young adults.
80 to 85% of professing Christian teens, when they graduate from high school, they graduate from their faith. And they don't live for God anymore. They're not involved in church. They maybe even say they're not a Christian anymore. And so I just kind of wanted to be used of God to see people graduate from their parents' faith and into their own, in a sense. And it's not, I believe these things because mom and dad do, but I believe them for myself.
But College and Career isn't all about having a relationship with God. It is about having a relationship with people like themselves. Young Christians are becoming more popular. Whether they were born into it or chosen later in life, more young adults are making the move to Christianity. For Sioux Journalism, I'm Candace Whitman.